Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. So to ask all these nosy questions about kids and stuff. I mean, the marriage thing, that's a different, it's not as
not as
invasive.
But it's also, it can be like, look, don't start upsetting the apple cart. Because I thought it was doing all right. And now you're starting getting, she might get influenced. Like,
It is.
and it's maybe not her way, but maybe, like, it starts seeding in like, oh, maybe I should get married, right? Because maybe I didn't think I want that, but maybe I do now because everyone's saying I need it. Maybe I do need it.
Who do you think instigates that? I mean, like, you got a couple's gone to their mates' weddings.
Yeah. It's definitely the women that sowing the seeds.
I don't think
that's where you want your woman to go. No, I'm not interested. Straight out the back, just be like smacking it with a baseball bat straight out the part and be like, oh, I didn't mean anything. Yeah, no, or did you? Like, just be like, bat it away straight away. No, don't want. I'm not interested.
And that's the woman saying that.
Yeah.
That's the woman. That's what you want. Marry.
Yeah, bam. You want a straight line. keep your beak out, like.
I mean, like, bro, if somebody ever asked her, "Oh, why don't you and George get married and stuff?" and she says, "What are you talking about? I'm not going to get married. Forget it. Knock it out. Get that right out of your head. That's the woman you got to marry. Mate. She's on your wavelength." I know it's a contradictory joke, Ollie. I see your brain just.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, well, she don't want to get married. That means she doesn't want to marry you, innit? That's what I'm thinking.
Nah.
Not necessarily.
Because she'll get married to the right person, but if she don't want to get married, that means she don't want to get married to you.
Yeah, that's I mean,
or forced stop though. Could be just forced stop, isn't it?
Yeah.
They might not believe in marriage.
Yeah, but some guy will be able to convince her to get married.
I suppose.
Depends. I mean, that's the same with anything. You could name your price. Pretty much, most people do anything for.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If she said she didn't want it, I'd feel like, oh, great. Well, I'm not good enough for her.
I suppose. I don't know. I think you've got. You know what? You hit something. You've touched on something there, which is what kind of man would they want to marry? Would they want to? Obviously, you're going to want to marry a man who's financially secure, who's a gentleman, I suppose, and has. I mean, everybody's different, so they're going to have individual qualities, and women are going to be looking for different qualities in a man. So when you say they may not want to marry you, you're probably right, because maybe you're not up to scratch of what they expect a husband should be.
But why are they dating you?
No, but the worst thing about it is that you're then saying that's the woman you want to marry, and I'm like, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, it's like that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
I did it from the standpoint of she's got her own, like, she's not persuaded.
Yeah, like
she's got her own standpoint. Even if someone came in with a load of money, they'd be like, "Yeah, you're a prick, mate. You can do one."
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
She's got her principles down.
Yeah,
and then over time, she'd be like, "Do you know what? I might be persuaded. If anyone, it'd be you. But I don't want to get married now, and I don't even know. We're just kind of going out, and things are going all right. Depends how long it is. You could be going out a couple of months." Well, too early. Yeah. But some people are like, I think I'm in love. It's like 3 months, you don't even know the person. You barely know what their favourite colour is and what they like to eat. Like, they get, especially get you older. Like you're saying, they get influenced. Right?
See, the thing is, when people all around you, I mean, like you said, it's more so women than men regarding marriage. Because women are more settlers and nestlers and, want to make a home and this, that, and a lot of men are more like free roaming. Like nomads, like whatever. I mean, I'm pretty happy to do whatever kind of thing, but it's more so when a couple, they go to a wedding and the woman is her mate getting married, not your mate, it's her mates getting married, yeah? And a few of them,
flowers.
Oh shit! They elbows everywhere, mate, to catch those flowers.
Mate, that is telling that bit at the end, because you're like, they're all like chilled. Nah. As soon as it's up, it's like a proper like a cross coming in a box. There's elbows and all. Yeah,
it's a rugby scrum, isn't it?
All the placid ones start getting really vicious, hair pulling.
The ones that don't want to get married, the first ones are out to the cute to get that bouquet of flowers.
And then it gets lobbed all the way back to the chilled one, and you're like, oh fuck, it's fine. Like, oh. And you got to try and look happy. And you can't be like, What, because you're going to turn around to you.
Well done, darling. Well done.
Yeah, you got to put the face on like, oh yeah. Well, at least you can catch.
Couldn't catch the remote, could you? When I passed it to the other day.
Oh, mate, it's just, yeah, no, I agree. I think it's more, men are more chilled about it. I don't see a man running, right, I've booked the wedding, I've organised the caterers, I've booked the venue, you know, we're getting married and so and so. And like, what? You know, if a man done that, I would suspect a woman would be like, what?
You'd run.
What? You know,
run. Because ask me anything.
A lot of women have been thinking of their or what's the word? Drawing a plan since they were like 12. You know, on their wedding day, on their perfect wedding day. You know, what kind of cake, what kind of venue, what kind of lighting. You know, and men are like, what? What is this you're doing? You know,
it's also salting them though. I feel like lots of films, everything. It's like you are a special. You're a special princess. You deserve to be blah blah blah. And they kind of get painted into you need to needs to be this big massive thing. It's not going to be real unless you do this. You could just go down and register if you really like the person. You know, register us. No, how 5 witnesses or whatever you need. You know. Your parents, your families, or whatever, whoever you need to witness it, do it, and then go for a drink afterwards. The other thing's just for show, isn't it?
It is. You've just spent 20-30 grand on a wedding, and I think the minimum cost of a wedding in England is what, £12,000, £15,000 minimum. You know, and you're already in debt before you started your lives together. I don't understand that logic. That process of thinking. I mean, we've talked about this before, different cultures and marriages and stuff and weddings and so on. But it's mainly Western society. I mean, you go like probably in Iran, Iraq, them places there, they just get married in the field. You know what I mean? Cheap and cheerful. The village have come out, cooked some foods and whatnot. You know, which is, I think that's more. More
authentic.
Yeah.
Wholesome.
Yeah. More true to what a marriage is. You're marrying that person because it's love.
Yeah.
You know, and you want to spend the rest of the time, not on what kind of party you're throwing or what kind of dress you're wearing. No. You know, that monetization to love. You know, oh, we got to have duck a la orange and this, what, and quail's eggs and. You know, I don't do quail's eggs, mate. You know what I mean? The only egg I do is a chicken egg. You know, I don't do duck egg. I don't do ostrich egg. What other
duck egg's good, man.
You've had that?
Yeah.
I hear the like kind
have
of like a no, I wouldn't have. It's too big a yolk. How are you going to fry it?
It's not unfathomable size. It's just bigger than a normal egg.
I thought it was like that. Ostrich egg.
That's an ostrich egg.
What did I say? A duck egg.
Duck egg. Yeah, duck egg's just. Yeah, you know, eggs like that. Duck eggs like twice or 3 times the size.
No, I was talking about. Sorry, I'm cross wires there. I was thinking
ostrich egg.
Ostrich, yeah. How the hell are you going to fry that?
Mate, it's like an omelette, I guess. It's like crack it. The whole egg is like a big omelette. Or something,
yeah, but I mean, the frying pan must be like a 3-4 foot diameter at least, because if that big of egg and liquids in that,
it's a whopper, isn't it?
They're massive, absolutely massive.
It's not as big as you
an
think.
omelette.
That's like omelette, he's got it in. It's the size of your hand, so it's like that big.
What, an ostrich egg?
Yeah, it's not like you're like done.
I thought
like a dinosaur egg. Jurassic Park or something.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen them that big.
No, it is. Look, that's the size of his hand, bigger than his hand.
So look.
Yeah, but that's
that one there. Look,
it's massive.
All right, so no, because you were like.
Maybe I just got big hands.
It's like an Easter egg. Imagine you have no chocolate and you had.
That's a whole frying pan there.
I'll be very upset if I got one of those for Easter eggs. For an Easter.
I don't really like Easter eggs, so I'd actually be happy. If anybody wants to send me that for Easter, I'll be happy.
Next year, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic stuff.
I mean, we're thinking, who the fuck sent me some strange packet, donut open, fragile.
You open it up and it's all in sponge. Not sponge, foam. Foam covering it. All the way from Australia, mate. Get the ostrich egg. I mean, we've got ostriches out here, haven't we?
I was going to say, you don't have to go to Australia.
I don't.
But if you wanted authenticity,
there's not any in England, are there?
Well, there must be some in the zoo.
In the zoos, there's got to be in the zoos and some farms.
Yeah.
You've got llamas out here.
Oh.
Alpacas.
Alpacas. Don't they belong in Peru? They originate from Peru.
Yeah. And you get the wool from the alpaca wool.
I'm surprised the government ain't sold them for beans.
If what?
I said I'm surprised the government ain't sold them for beans. Fucking idiots.
You know what? There's another little. If you was an animal, if you wanted to pick one animal, you to be an animal, right? What animal would it be? And I don't mean putting on a bloody costume and growling or whatever. I mean like an actual animal.
I don't know. That's a hard one because
if a genie came up,
I wouldn't be my favourite animal.
It's got to be like a gorilla or something, innit? Just so you could stay alive. You got to live out in the.
You got to
live out in the jungle, or
you're not going to go. I want to be a mouse and get hunted
get
by.
eaten.
I want to be an apex predator.
Yeah.
But what would you be?
It might be a bird.
Shark.
See that? I was thinking
like an eagle or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
An eagle. Yeah.
You float anywhere.
Oh yeah.
You'd be flying around.
That'd be good.
The sense of flight.
I'd have to fly upside down though, because if a bigger bird tried to take me out the sky, I'd be so mad.
No, you'd
be
the bigger bird then.
No, but there's always a bigger one.
No, you could be the biggest one. You could be. What is it?
If a magic genie, yeah. Right. Yeah, but even if it's not bigger, they can still fly higher, and they come down, swoop you down, and they just take you out. You have to fly upside down.
Odds of them doing that though, you're not easy. They like to go. It's like a laws of nature, innit? You pick on the easy thing. You don't go. Oh look, there's a really hard thing to kill there, I could just get that and kill that and eat that. I'm going to do that. They don't put their neck out for
but it's an opportunity thing, isn't it? I'm flying high up.
Well, if you're flying with a gash and they're smelling blood or something, they might try and kill you. But if you're just flying and they're flying, you just look at each other going, yeah, cool. We don't need to fight, right? Because there should be some food down there.
The problem is with these apex predators, a lot of them are under extinction. Tiger, lions, bears.
Yeah, that's because of us, no?
Yeah.
Because we are the
animals wouldn't even, if we didn't preserve them, they wouldn't even be here anymore. Do you know what I mean? The only ones that are still alive are the ones we eat, or the ones that we really like.
But that's just
all the ones that we don't give a shit. They're all just dying out.
Yeah, well, they're trying to bring back. There's this. What's it called? This center that does DNA, and they're trying to bring back things like the dodo, the mammoth.
Yeah.
What else? There was some kind of little liony thing they were going to try. They're trying to bring back
saber-tooth.
Oh, the saber-tooth. That ain't the little thing.
No, that was too long ago, wasn't it? I don't think they can bring that back.
Well, why not? What's the difference between a mammoth and a dinosaur? Why can't they bring back a dinosaur?
I think with the mammoth, they had a certain amount of DNA, and they were going to mix it with an elephant. Yeah. But it was like a preserved fetus or something, like 100% preserved or whatever. It was like they had a really good sample. So if they've got a good sample, then they could do something, like mix it with something more on its line.
But isn't
DNA... you wouldn't get a preserved.
But isn't DNA ingrained into the nuts and bolts of in bones, in skin, in hair?
Yeah, but it's not as. If you had a bit of skin, it's not as good as a bit of liver or proper blood or something. Do you know what I mean?
No, yes.
So that's why I think that's what's because it's so old.
It was like a fetus, so they had all they needed.
Well, they haven't brought any of them back, have they?
Yeah. No, but they are working on it.
They're working on it. They could be working on another 100, 200 years. You know what I mean? And then by that time, they might be like, we will bring some dinosaurs back.
Well,
they'll only bring it back for food anyway. Do you know
then this is
it won't live. Do you know what I mean? They'll make it and then cut it up and eat it.
Someone
make a new one.
Someone sent me a message throughout the week regarding dinosaurs.
No, don't start.
Yeah, about how. I mean, I'm not going to bring it out until they're at the table. And that they don't believe dinosaurs existed. Now, as far as the Bible goes, even in there it says dinosaurs didn't exist. Which is which is getting me thinking now is why. I mean, the way it's going is along the same kind of lines of flat Earth. And
what would the Bible say? The Bible's only so many thousands of years old.
It's 5,500 years old.
Yeah, and how old is the Earth? It's like billions of years old.
Apparently.
On some dimension, the Earth is flat. On some dimension. But for our perception, and for as far as we can reach, it's a sphere. So, sure. Did I say it wrong?
Spherical, mate. No, it's fine. No,
Sphere?
it's spherical. Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. What you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, so I don't dispute that. Oh, the flat Earth. It's like, all right, fine, yeah, on some dimension,
Sorry, Ollie.
but we can't perceive that.
Sorry, mate. Well, guys, we're coming to the end of the segment. We'll be right back.